In the blistering summer of 1997, the world was at peace. But deep beneath the waves, the cold war's silent ghost was. About to awaken, the NOAA operated a top-secret array of hydrophones underwater. Microphones originally designed to track Soviet submarines. These sensors, spanning thousands of miles across the Pacific, suddenly began registering a sound of cataclysmic proportions. It wasn't a sudden explosion or a violent volcanic eruption. It was a single, devastatingly powerful ultra-low frequency pulse. They called it the Bloop for weeks. The NOAA. Scientists were baffled. They initially assumed the sound was a whale call, but when they placed the sound next to a recording of a blue whale, the largest animal to ever live, the difference was terrifying. The Bloop wasn't just loud or its acoustic fingerprint was vast, powerful, and utterly alien. To create a sound of that magnitude, a creature would have to be gargantuan, dwarfing any whale in the ocean. This wasn't an animal, it was a prehistoric leviathan that the ocean had finally revealed. Triangulation placed the source of the Bloop near the infamous Point Nemo, the most remote oceanic pole on Earth. This is the spacecraft cemetery where satellites are, purposefully crashed, because it is thousands of miles from any civilization for decades. It was a silent, empty void until 1997. Why would something so powerful, so large, be hiding there when scientists tried to replicate the conditions? To find an official explanation, they found only a deafening silence. The ocean remains 95% unexplored, and some secrets like the Bloop are better left in the darkness. Triangulation placed the source of the Bloop near Point Nemo, the pole of inaccessibility. This coincidence didn't escape conspiracy theorists, who quickly noticed something chilling decades before the NOAA recording. H.P. Lovecraft, the master of cosmic horror, predicted the exact location of the sunken city of R'lyeh, home of the monstrous cosmic entity Cthulhu. Was it a coincidence? Or did the world just record the very breathing of a massive creature sleeping beneath the waves, waiting for the right moment to rise? The Bloop wasn't just a physical sound, it was an echo of something infinitely more sinister. Lovecraft described the great ancient creature, Cthulhu, as a vast entity whose face was a mass of tentacles and whose very form caused madness. Triangulation placed the source of the sound right where Cthulhu sleeps in the sunken city of R'lyeh. Was the ocean itself trying to warn us in a single terrifying pulse that the creatures we thought were fictional or real? The Bloop wasn't a biological or a geological noise. It was a warning that some things like R'lyeh and its residents are better left in the eternal darkness. After years of speculation, the scientific community finally offered an official explanation in the mid-2000s. The Bloop wasn't a biological creature. It wasn't ice-quake. They claimed that massive icebergs in Antarctica, thousands of miles to the south, were breaking apart, and the catastrophic sound of this frozen collapse traveled along the ocean's acoustic canal, mimicking a low-frequency animal call. It was a failure of scale, not a monster, but many remain unconvinced. Why was the sound so localized, and why haven't we heard it exactly like that since? Today, the official explanation remains icequakes, but is that the whole truth? Lovecraft predicted the exact location of the sunken city of R'lyeh decades before the NOAA recording. Was it a coincidence? Or did the world just record the breathing of a massive being sleeping beneath the waves, waiting for the right moment to rise? The bloop wasn't just a biological or a geological noise. It was an echo of something infinitely more sinister. As we continue to explore the final frontier of our own planet, one truth remains: some secrets are better left in the darkness, and some creatures are better left asleep. What do you believe is down there